All right, hey there, it's Mike with the Claim Squad Public Adjusters. Today's video is going to be related to roof claims, and the headline is, should you let a roofer handle your roof claim? So there's a lot of people that are confused when a roofer comes, what they should do, what they shouldn't do, when it's okay, when it's not okay. So we're going to go through some of that. In particular, we're going to go through some points at what particular time you should get a roofer involved, and is it a good idea, and who that roofer looks like. So who is the roofer? So let's talk about this. When is it okay? So I enjoy working with roofers because I utilize them, and I definitely don't have just one person that refers me claims from a roofing company. I don't necessarily recommend any particular roofer because I'm throughout the whole state of Florida. So I get a chance to work with a variety of roofers. So when is it okay to let a roofer somewhat handle your claim, if you will? So more than likely they will tell you to file the claim, but then kind of be there to provide some of the damage insight and try to convince the insurance company of paying your roof claim. So really two scenarios. It's okay if they help you handle a claim when you have no interior damage. So the only damage we're talking about is a roof, okay? Now, I would prefer if it's anywhere less than 25,000, 25K. When it gets beyond that, it can get a little bit more trickier. So let's just say that. Of course, everything's fluid. There's nothing written in stone, but this is just from my point of view. And the other part is simply to provide the evidence of the roof damage. If that's all you're going to have them do to help try and get your roof claim. So number one, if you have any interior damage, you definitely don't want the roofing company to handle both the roof and the interior damage. And number two, if they're simply going to help you to provide the evidence. Now, a tip that I want you to give all your roofers, and roofers, if you happen to be watching me, any roofing contractors, please, when you write an invoice, and individual homeowner, when you're watching this video, when you talk to your roofer, please have them put on their invoice that the roof needs to be replaced due to wind. The roof needs to be replaced due to hail. Very important. When we always get an estimate, when we always get the invoice, it simply just has all the costs of everything, and that's it. Do this little bit, it's going to go a long way for the homeowner, and homeowner, it's going to go a long way for you. If you could talk with your roofer, please have them put that in there. The most important point of the video, if you take away anything, take that away. All right. So why roofers could be over their head in the claim process. Very important. Again, I'm not saying roofers don't have knowledge of it, but there's so many things that they can get in trouble with and actually hurt your claim to the point that it won't get paid. So let's take a look. Number one, they can't help you in recorded statement. They don't know what an insurance adjuster is going to ask. They don't know how to help you prepare for that. That's what we do. Okay? When the insurance company hires an engineer is not going to be favorable to you. He's going to write a report favorable for the insurance company. I have different strategies on how I operate the world around an engineer and kind of put them into the corner. All right? So roofers aren't going to know how to handle the claim denials. And again, they may have hurt your claim. There's a little bit more in that. So a lot of companies, for instance, State Farm, is big where you have to provide a proof of loss within 60 days after you report the claim. The proof of loss is a form. You have to get notarized. You have to put in there how much insurance you have, what the amount of your loss is, the claim. All right? A roofer doesn't know how to fill that out. So it's important. I normally help my clients fill that out, and we go through it together, and you get it notarized. So now the roofer can become a fact witness, which is not good. You want them to be an expert witness, all right? Practicing any type of claim handling would need a license in Florida. What we do, we create a very powerful statement when we create a demand for settlement that puts the insurance company, here's this point, this point, this point, and this point. It's not only about the roof, there's other factors involved. And so this one you can't really see, but it says unable to catch adjusters and legal mistakes that lead to bad faith lawsuits. So I always put, and I've got a perfect example, I wish I could bring it up. Well, right now this claim adjuster fell into my trap. I was egging him on to keep on talking by email. And this dope did. He kept on taking the bait. We've got such a file on this guy. It's a water damage claim, though. It's not a roof damage claim. But nonetheless, I always try to be proactive in emails and get them to say things. Because we take every adjuster's deposition if it turns into a lawsuit. I forward that to my attorneys that I work with. And it's a treasure trove of information, but these adjusters are too damn dumb to figure that out. It's awesome. So again, the bad faith lawsuits are very powerful. You need a good adjuster to set the insurance company up because they're going to be fearful of a bad faith lawsuit, which will be hopefully a quicker settlement for you, knowing that they may face that and get you more money, knowing that they don't have to defend a bad faith lawsuit. So when is it not okay? All right. You want to stay away. And roofing contractors, if you guys are using AOBs and direction to pay, let me say this. 100%, the last 2 years you are being looked into by every insurance company, by regulators in Florida, and you're going to be in a bad situation soon. Any roofer who comes to your door promising to get your roof but wants you to sign an AOB or direction to pay, run, run, run. I'm sorry. I'm going to offend some roofing contractors. I do not want to deal with a roofer that does an AOB or direction to pay. There are too many very good, credible roofers that don't do this. All right? Everybody in the state of Florida, from the Department of Financial Services to the insurance commissioner to insurance companies, are really, really, really looking at this. This is a death trap. All right. The other part, when you have damage to your interior home, not just a roof, leaks, stains, walls, floors, all right, you definitely don't want, in my opinion, the roofer and the roofing contractor and or the roofing contractor to hire your entire claim. There's just too many things that go into it and too many things that can go wrong. So who is the roofer? Who is the person that you want to really trust to handle or help you either by evidence or finding out what damages you have on the roof or simply trying to talk to the adjuster? All right. So somebody who comes recommended, the Nextdoor app, family, neighbor, friend, Google search, or any other type of ads. Those are normally, I mean, listen, every business advertises. Apple, Tesla, it doesn't matter. So the one you want to avoid is the company that comes knocking on your door and saying, hey, you need a new roof, or you could or you should get a new roof. These are the guys that are more than likely not trustworthy, and a lot of issues can happen. What's the winning formula? Well, the winning formula is when a roofer and public adjuster can team up together to get the homeowner a new roof and the damages to the interior. As I mentioned, I'm okay with a roofer trying to help you out if there's no damage to the interior. Once you cross that border and you have damage to the interior of your home, it's important to get the proper representation to get you everything you need to get everything repaired, replaced, and rebuilt. All right? Very important. So I think the public adjuster, roofer team can be very, very powerful on your behalf. Finally, again, my name is Mike Keeler. Here's how you can get a hold of me if you have any questions regarding roof claims, need any help with the roof claim, and hopefully you enjoyed this short video. Thank you for watching.